Why, hello everyone. I'm Mike. There's Bruno and his assistant Winston. You say hi to everybody, buddy? Huh? Say hi to everybody? Huh? Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Yeah. Sorry it's been a little longer on getting another video out. I had some health issues that kind of laid me up for about 5 days. Nothing too serious. Sciatic nerve was kicking in. And then I developed a kidney stone. So, for all of you who know how that is, I feel your pain. Um, as you can see, we kind of got all the shop together a little bit. But I have been able to get some things done, or working on a few things. Got a couple of logs on the fire, as it were. Still got to do something with that workbench. It's been kind of a dumping ground, but I'll get you in the stand and I'll show you what I've been up to. Okay, a couple of things I've been working on now that I'm feeling better. The table that was in the last video that we kind of sturdied up has kind of made a neat little workbench. I can move it around if I have to, move it to where I need it. It's come a long way. As you can see, it's still pretty stable. One thing I am working on, and we might even get to it today, is I'm working on a perfect handled screwdriver. And of course the panels were loose. It's just kind of been beat up. But what I did is, since I didn't have anything, to use as a pin, because these are pretty corroded and they wouldn't tighten up. They were pretty already mashed in because the wood was already, kind of countersunk a little bit. So I got the idea from our screwdriver project, that Scout Crafter Challenge. I have found that I have been going to this one quite a bit. It just works really good. My wife loves it because the handle's a little smaller, and she can wrap her little mitts around it for her picture hanging and whatnot. So what I kind of did was took some machine bolts, as you can see here, and put them through. I'm going to cut the heads of the screws off, kind of trim these down a little bit, and see if I can't peen it over, and then run the whole thing through a 1x30 sander, clean it up a little bit, and see if I can get away with it. It's not this is one of those where this is going to be a test in theory kind of screwdriver. I used a 2-pound epoxy, so I can reshape and what have you. I'm not going to get too carried away as far as getting this cleaned up. As you can see, I started to see how far down here, how far it was getting, the pitting and stuff. So I'll clean it up and use it. It's still, the tip is kind of wonky, if you can see that. A little wonky. So this will probably be an all-around beat-around screwdriver. But I'm just seeing, trial and error, what will and will not work for the next time. So I've been kind of fluffing with that. I haven't been doing anything that requires a lot of heavy lifting. This was mounted on one of the walls in the garage here, in the shop. And it looked like he had it for some sort of, I don't know, he had some sort of 2 pieces of wood, the holes drilled in it. So, I was thinking of mounting it like underneath here, where I've got the clamps also. Here, I'll get you in the shot. But it needs to come out just a little bit further. So I had some pieces of pallet from Bruno's wagon deal out in the shed in the scrap hoard, and it looks like I will be able to just to put that in and screw it in down here and have a screwdriver quick access for that. I'm not getting really too fancy. I'm just going for function. Maybe I might redo this table if it gets beat up enough, who knows, or use it to map out, another table, but kind of get a little more precise with the fitting on some of this stuff. I mean, it's sturdy, it works. Oh, and by the way, last night I noticed something in my tire. Lucky me. Now, I have Cooper AT3 Discoverers on there. They're like a big 8-ply, 10-ply tire. So I figured, well, there's a guy down the street that repairs tires and, brakes and all that stuff about 2 blocks down the road from me. So I figured, well, okay, if I pull this out, even though I found a cheap plug kit, and it was like, I have to drive pretty much 18 miles to and from work both ways, so 36-mile round trip. I don't think a cheap tire plug kit would probably be a good idea. So I figured, well, okay, if I pull this out and everything and air starts coming out, well, I can at least throw the tire in the side-by-side and haul it down 2 blocks. And that's kind of what's neat about this little town. There's no stoplights. That's how small we are. It's a town of about 1,200. Tool Scouter will kind of know where I'm at. He has a relative, I think, that lives about 7 miles due east of me, and here in Iowa. So he'll understand that reference. I don't want to give out too much information, just for privacy's sake. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Just kind of putzing around a little bit, hanging pictures, stuff like that, to where I don't have to do any heavy lifting. But I do feel much better. And let's see if we can't get this little screwdriver handle set up going. Then maybe work on that screwdriver a little bit. And then see what else is going on. So I'll get the side-by-side out of the way. I did not buy this. This is my father-in-law's rig. As you can tell, it's pretty neat. But he wanted to sell it. He bought it because he thought with his vision problems before surgery, if they took his driver's license away, he'd have something to get to the grocery store in. But it's only got 40 miles on it, and he's had it for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. No, maybe a year and a half most. Well, out in this little town, all we have is golf carts and side-by-sides, so he figured maybe we'd sell it better out here. So I kind of like to keep it, but I know in reality I would, even though he'd give me a discounted price, But we'll see what happens. We'll see how long it stays here. Um, yeah, the golf course. Here, I'll show you. You look over there, you might. It's right across the road on the other side of the telephone pole. I don't know if you see that golf flag out there or not. Probably not. But yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. So we'll get the side by side out of the way, give us a little more room, and we're getting stuff cleared up. Got the grill put together before everything went south on me. We got to use it. So we will move it side by side and get started on some projects. Thanks. Hold on. Okay, guys. Now we got a little more room to play around with. Just some kind of donated screwdrivers there. So we'll get those cleaned up. But let's go ahead and see. Okay, these were the screws that he used. Are they going far enough? Yeah. Okay. Here's my little impact driver. And we got you guys all set up in there. Good deal. All right. So you know, we all get to that age where we need a kneeling pad. I just got to take it kind of slow. Oh, there we go. Just a second, my hand. Oh, okay, you got it? Okay. My first assistant had something caught in his beard. So oh, Winston, you don't need to be such a nincompoop. Okay? Actually, it looks like there's like some warpage there. Let's go over by the big sander there. See if we can even out some of these edges. Go over here. Alright, yeah. Move that. Yeah, still got to move stuff around a little bit. Oh, I'll show you another thing I picked up too. It was in a free pile. Poor man's flea market. Alright. Sorry for the noise. We're gonna need to clean up in aisle 5. Okay, so that'll work better. Take some of that edge down. Just enough so it sits a little flatter. Alrighty. Okay. Oh. Okay. These two pieces fit well enough there. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to hang it down a little bit lower? There's some room for the handles. Winston, what I tell you about the whiner? You're just mad because you don't get to do it because you have no thumbs. We've had this discussion. Plus, you're only 5 months old. I have a feeling that people will be screaming if I let a 5-month-old little man working power tools. To be comical, you'd probably just chew on it. But these are kind of an expensive chew toy. Okay. There we go. Okay, I might have to get, sorry about my back, folks. Stubborn monkey. Okay, just a second, folks. Oh, there we go. Whew. It's gonna be a stubborn little monkey. Oh, come on. Don't round out on me yet. And I think she did. You stubborn monkey. Did she? Yeah. It's getting a little hot. Here. Well, when all else fails, I don't need just something that big. Let's go with 536. Should have probably done this before. I figured it had enough. It's got the torque to turn it. It just wants to round everything out when you do it. So when all else fails, whoa. Oh, you stubborn monkey. I was kind of hoping to keep the dumb monkey in the round to a minimum. There we go. But I just punched it about. Just a tinkering. I got it, I got it. Oh, somebody's coming. Just a second. Hold on. The early warning system's going off. Bruno, what you barking at? Oh. I'm gonna walk away, dude. Even if they know him, they still bark at him. Just a neighbor across the way. So, yeah, we're settling in quite well. Now it's just basically, I've been working on my man cave in the basement, going through all my movies, my movie collection. We don't even go to the movies anymore. It's just ridiculous what they want. Go see a show. Plus, I like the old stuff anyway. I like the old horror flicks. You know, Bela Lugosi. Vincent Price. Boris Karloff. And I like the old westerns too. Okay. Maybe I'll shoot one through here, up here. Yeah, it's tight, but it does kind of like to fiddle fart around a little bit. So let's go ahead and drill pilot hole. Oh, just the mail. Just the mailman. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, just the mailman. All right. So, let us see. Let us see. Oh, of course, the one I need. The bin of hardware I need is clear up there. Oh. Oh, that is a riot. Dude, that is like, so here, let me get the, I won't get your face. So anyway, Ethan got this poster, just came in the mail today. That's why we had the interruption. But he had a poster made, like Vogue magazine, but with Bruno's picture.
Look, Bruno.
Isn't that cool or what? And it says playing fetch with Bruno. Is that the goodest issue? That is cool. Ah. So he's going to have that in his apartment. Which, what, you got another week and a half before you move? Yeah? And the boy's going to college. In a week and a half. So, do I have anything else laying around here that I can use? I mean, we're not getting too fancy here, right? Oh, these are machines I ain't using now. Alrighty, well. And those just need one. One thing about having all this hardware, I should probably label all these drawers, but I don't. I end up causing myself a pain, probably. I know I got this. Here we are. I found it. I found it. And we'll put 2 in there. Okay. Okay. So, Ooh. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, put one right up here. That looks good. And right up. Alrighty. Oops. I measured that, sorta. Oh, Winston, hush. Have to go with a smaller bit. Alright. Okay, round 2. Smaller bit. And we'll go here. And we'll go right there. Okay. And it's all part of tinkering. There we go. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Then just clean up the screwdrivers. Yeah. Have to get the old shop back out for you. So, that's that. Oh, the poor man's flea market deal. Those 3 spools of wire and these 2 jack stands sat at the curb. The guy was bringing stuff out of the garage, and I said, "Is this stuff for sale?" Or he goes, "No, it's free." So I grabbed the jack stands. He had a battery charger, an old Schumacher, but by the looks of it, it sat for a while, and well, you know how that goes. So so I grabbed the jack stands. They'll clean up pretty good. There's a little surface rust, and you can always use spools of wire. So unfortunately, this video is getting a little long, so we will kind of wrap this up here, and we'll go from there. See, there's Winston. You gonna say bye to everybody? Huh? Say I'm getting big. Say I'm getting bigger. What, now you're camera shy? Now you're camera shy? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Yeah, you good boy. And from Bruno. You gonna say bye to everybody too? Huh? You gonna say bye to everybody too? Yeah. So from Bruno, Winston, and me, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I want to thank all the new subscribers. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it very, very much. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me putz about. Maybe even get some entertainment out of it, because there's probably some of you old guys out there that are probably going, Well, that ain't the way you do it. Well, I'm learning how to do it. So with that, as always, from Bruno, from Winston, and from me, keep on tinkering. Thank you.